Hi everybody and welcome back to my backyard once again. Today it's finally spring, as you can see, and every time I have to make a video either it gets cloudy or it starts raining. I gotta be quick today because it will start raining soon. So we have the Rekon FPV, new product to review, and this is a 1S lithium ion drone, actually 3-inch, and I'm very curious about it because we tested the Ishin 2S lithium ion and let's just say it wasn't performing very good even if I bought the right batteries for it. So I'm very curious to see how a 1S, maybe it's gonna be lighter, will fly. But before I unbox it and show you everything, please remember to like, subscribe, and go in the comments and tell me what do you think about these lithium ion drones low voltage. Because the high voltage like 6S, you put it on a 5-inch, 6-inch, it will work fine enough. These ones, I have mixed feelings about them. But let's get started. I'm gonna open the box right here because it's a simple unboxing today. We have some foam and the drone itself in the foam. Boom. Come on. And boom. You can see already the drone, it's super light actually in my hands. And I'm just curious, but we're gonna check it out later. Let's see what else is in the box. And it's a super easy unboxing today. We got the papers, stickers, and actually this drone is made by HGRRC, as you can see. So Rekon FPV is a sub-brand of that. Lastly, we have 6 propellers right here, so you have 2 spares. They are by Blades Gemfan 3018 if you need to buy them, and propeller screws. And that's all. Like, there is not much in this box, but I guess there is everything we need. And now let's talk about specs. So you got 140mm motor to motor, 62 grams of weight, so it's very light. It's running some Rekon FPV motors, 1202.5, 11,600 kV. It's crazy, but 1S motors got a spin, and they are powered by a 1S flight controller. Actually, it's 1 to 2S flight controller, and it has all the electronics to support full discharge of these batteries, so it doesn't shut down when this discharges, basically. Up to 2.5 volts. Also, it has a Cadex ant as usual for this kind of drones, and you got a 350 milliamps VTX. And also, in my case, I have the FrSky 2.4 GHz receiver in here, and I don't know this antenna placement, it's kind of weird. Maybe it's better to put them down like this, it's gonna have better signal. Considering this drone is gonna be flying like this, I don't think you can aggro with this. And this drone is made of very thin carbon, and you can see it's 3D printed on the bottom, on the camera mount, and up here there is a regular electronics 18650 battery bay, and also they 3D printed a plus sign so you don't get it wrong, and you just insert the battery and the drone turns on. It's very cool, this feature, and let's see how it flies. I'm gonna bind it, put the props on, and we're gonna test fly. Perfect, everything's ready, let's fly. Let's put the battery in, super hard, it will not come out during a crash. Turns on, but actually it doesn't fly. It's 4 days later, trust me, it doesn't wanna fly. And these are the right batteries for it. They are Sony VTC batteries, they are super high discharge. They worked with this one, and they're about the maximum you can expect from a lithium ion battery. And what I think this drone has is, it has a broken ESC basically, because 3 motors, motors 2, 3 and 4 spin to 100%. This motor, even in beta flight, when I put the battery, spins up to 50% and then it cuts. And the ESC reboots. And I tried everything, changing the shot, I flashed different firmwares for the ESC, I tried DMAG compensation, I tried everything because I thought initially it was a desync. I tried everything really. I put another motor on this ESC and the same applies, so it's not the motor, it's the ESC, and it just doesn't work, it's broken from factory. I've not put the battery on the wrong polarity or anything, like from the factory it doesn't work. I give it 5% I'm wrong, and maybe I didn't think about something, but you know, a drone should fly out of the box, and if I have to tinker so much with it, it's just not worth it. And I've not found the solution. I guess it's broken and that's it, and I'm almost sure it's broken. So, I cannot fly this drone. How can I finish this review? Basically, I went and I looked at other people's review, and actually this drone is old, it's like 10 months old. And I don't know why Banggood decided to make me review this drone, even if it doesn't work, so it's crazy. But I watched how it flies, and I expected it to fly better than this, because this is 2 cells, and I was like, well, 2 cells are very heavy, this one is super light, it will fly good. No, it flies worse. Flies much worse than this one. This one at least you can climb a bit, even if it's slow. If you put a camera on it, it's comically bad. This one is comically bad even if you don't put a camera on it. Every time you turn, the drone loses altitude basically. It doesn't pick up altitude, and as soon as you crash, these super slim arms are gonna break on you. Also, the reception is not the best really. So, and there was jello in every review I watched. There was a little bit of jello on the camera. So I mean, this is a really bad execution. I'm sorry to say it, because I believed in this drone. I was like, it's gonna be cool to fly it at least. No, it's boring to fly. You don't need to fly 15 minutes of boring flight. It breaks, it doesn't pick up altitude, jello, bad reception. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's just fun to use a lithium-ion battery, but that's all. Like, you have a drone, you can put a 18650 on it. I don't know. And if you don't believe me, I'm gonna show you the issue right now. I have my radio on. It's at low throttle right now. You see, it spins up 50%. Oh, you see? And it freaks out, just freaks out, I don't know. Come on, stop it. Yeah, and you can hear the ESC rebooting, this one, the motor one. And it just doesn't work. Now on my hand, holding it is not the best. On Betaflight it does the same, and you can control only this motor, and it's at 50% when it stops. So that out of the way. And the reason this kind of drone became popular is because I believe it was the first one, 1S lithium-ion drone, and that's a cool concept, but it doesn't translate into a good product. And I think it should not be sold probably, because it's not fun, and it breaks, it doesn't fly good, it's just bad. There are no other words to say it. And also I'm wondering why HGLRC, they design their stuff, their electronics. Why did you go with this kind of setup, with this drawer basically, with all the wires inside, separate electronics? I believe if they wanted, they could make a board that fits the shape and size of the battery box basically, because they can design the electronics, you know. So make it slim, make it flight controller, capacitor, and VTX all in the same board, super light. You get rid of this, probably you can get rid of 10-15 grams on it. It will fly so much better. Probably it will not fly amazing still, but at least, you know, shave off every gram you can, and maybe it will work better. I don't know, that's my thought. Maybe it needs to be lighter to fly good, but I don't know, maybe we need better batteries for this kind of drone, and the ones we have right now are not the best. Anyways, that's my review on this drone. It didn't really fly, but still, I don't advise it to buy. Watch reviews, it's a cool gimmick if you wanna have. It's a museum piece, you put it there and you just say, hey, I have a drone that flies on lithium-ion batteries, but it's not something you're gonna fly with, you know. Get a toothpick, lithium polymer toothpick, you will have a lot of fun, you will fly for 8 minutes, but at least you can rip it around, have fun, it's more durable, and that's the beauty of FPV, you know. Not flying 1 meter from the ground and be scared of crashing, because if you turn, it's crazy. And that's all, I guess, for this review. I cannot do anything else. And I didn't even have the fun of mocking it for flying bad. Very disappointed. I don't advise you to buy it unless you want a museum piece. And as always, if you want to buy anything else, links in description. Don't buy this again. And leave a like, subscribe. If you have any idea on how to fix it, leave a comment. And also tell me your opinion on these lithium-ion drones. My opinion is 6S, 4S, 5S with big drones like 5, 6, 7 inch. They work kind of good, and you can acro a bit and fly long range and trust it. On this drone, the batteries are too big for the drone, too heavy, and they don't fly good. It's not an enjoyable experience, and there is no use case for this kind of drone, you know. It's just fun because it flies bad, that's all. And as always, stay safe, and happy flying. Bye!